Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tsurayya Annisa with name 2104-2091. I came from the Department of Public Administration. This video was meant to fulfill the midterm exam assignments for an English course with the supporting lecture Mrs. Dian, Safitri, S.Pd, M.Pd. The theme that I will discuss this time is about the problem of the quality of public service in Indonesia. As we can see that service to the community has become the main goal in the implementation public administration. In Indonesia, the delivery of public service is policy issues that is increasingly strategic due to improvement public service. In this country, tend to running in place, well the implication and it is now very widely because touching all public space in economic, social, political, culture and others. Society always demands quality public service from bureaucrats. Although these demands are often not in line with expectation because empirically public service that have occurred so far are characterized by things such as convoluted, slow, expensive, tiring, and uncertain. This situation occurs because of society still positioned as the party that serves, not being served. For developing countries, including Indonesia, a wave of pressures to change the face of government and it sustains the operations of the public service machine is not despite pressure from international institutions such as the IMF, World Bank, or other donor agencies. Tracing service problem publics in Indonesia can actually be seen in several periods in the administration of government. For example, starting in the New Order period and finally the Reform period. Paradigms shift in service the public cannot be separate from the climate change politics which has implication for the policies made by implemented by government. In Indonesia, during the order new example of public service marked by state domination of various elements of nation life. So this period is known as the state paradigm strong or an autonomous states where power social politics including small markets force its influence in public policies even in implementation. Muhammad 2003 mentioned that service quality is highly dependent on aspects such as how patterns implementation, resource superhuman, and institutional management. The weakness in the implementation of public service can be seen of the institutional side. The main weakness lies in the organizational design that is not specifically designed in the context of providing service to the community, full of hierarchies that make service convoluted or bureaucratic and uncoordinated. Efforts to improve the quality of this public service, several activities already by the government. For example, seen in participatory planning activities such as development meetings or we know is musrenbang, both of the sub-district, provincial and national levels. Although these activities cannot be held at any time, so that the interests of the community are in the forms of needs cannot be caught quickly by the government. New public service and good governance perspective is considered the most appropriate for the current conditions in overcoming the problem of public service in Indonesia. That matter is supported by the political situation, more democracy, and open government. And for the effective implementation of the perspective can be implemented using several models such as the Citizen Model Charters, KYC or Know Your Customer models, and the M-Governance models. With the existence of the model mentioned above, it is expected the obstacles that have hindered the effectiveness of the implementation of public service can be overcome, so that the implementation of public service can be its effectiveness in increased. Even so, everything returns to the person or the executor of the service in the apparatus, government and the community participation. Therefore, I hope that the quality of public service in Indonesia will increase and be evenly distributed in all regions of Indonesia. So with this solution, I hope that positive things will emerge for public service in Indonesia. Alright, that's all my explanation. If there are any mistake, I apologize. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time. Bye.